Well done. You won't be conquering anything. Now, let's set about building an iron mine. Unless you plan on taking your throne with sharpened sticks, you're go- Excellent. All that tripe you hear the bards go on about, lone heroes, You will need to levy taxes if you wish to pay your men and trade for resources. Build a townhouse to attract wealthy subjects to support your wars of conquest. Food, gold, and iron are the three pillars of your army. Mind that your supply of all three keeps pace with the needs of your growing military. The old kings built Stormfall upon sacred lore passed down from the gods themselves. Sorcery, metallurgy, the whole lot of it. When the Empire fell, most of the great libraries were looted or burned soon afterward. Build the House of Scrolls, so that your scribes may begin recovering the lost arts, rune by rune, scroll by scroll. Excellent. Now, it's best to let them work in peace and quiet. In recent years, the unwashed masses have been quick to confuse them with necromancers and warlocks. So you'll have to understand if they tend to get a bit excitable near large crowds and open flames. Boy, there's more to war than two bands of idiots hacking away at each other with pointy bits of metal. I mean, well, yes, that's more or less the core of the idea. But it's not exactly easy to inspire a sane... You know, there was a time when these arts were used by the elder and latter races together. Come forward and meet your scribe, Brother Radfael. This is the man who's going to drag you out of squalor and ignorance and into the century of the wood sprite. He'll be keeping you informed about all the latest discoveries and new scrolls. Brother, start by showing him the one about bathing, would you? Well, yes, he's getting on a bit in years. Deaf as a post, too. Aren't you, brother? But don't be fooled. This man may very well be your most powerful weapon. The keep may be the most important part of your castle. From here... Deep within your keep is an enchanted crystal. My silent ones report a band of armed men and dwarves not far from your border. They're most likely just bandits, but I've dispatched elven archers and pikemen to reinforce your castle. I've spent too much time on you to have you die on me just yet. Your Grand Marshal is your eyes and ears on the battlefield. He will inform you of the outcome of all your battles, troop movements, and the reports of spy missions. If it walks, crawls, flies, or bleeds, this man has probably killed it. Ignore his reports at your own peril. Take this sword. Do you feel that? Perfectly balanced. And it'll hold that edge long after you and I are dead and gone. Excellent work. But there's always room for improvement. Each lost art you discover can be refined to higher levels of mastery. The greater your mastery of an art, the stronger its related military units. Building a sentry house allows you to begin hiring and training infantry. In my youth, when I was about your age, come to think of it, I served at the sentry house of Vaon's Shield. A nightmare of a post. Black Knights. Your messengers braved the dangerous highways of Stormfall to deliver all manner of useful things. Even when corresponding with your... I'd say you're ready to start recruiting.